Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about why most people die poor. As we all know, only 1/3 of Americans will have at least $1 million during their retirement years. And that means that only 1/3 of Americans may not have to work to pay significant bills during their retirement from age 65 to however long. And that means 2/3 of Americans, about 66%, will have less than $1 million. You see, in third world countries or foreign countries, I'm Nigerian, African American. And so a lot of cultures, whether it be uh, Ghanaian, Nigerian, Filipino, Mexican, whatever, a lot of cultures expect their children to take care of them in retirement. And here's the reason why. Maybe you grew up on a farm, and so you needed a lot of kids in order to help you with the farm work, in order to cultivate the land, to build food. It was back-breaking work. And having children, that was free labor, free support to help you through difficult times in order to harvest for those colder months. And children, having lots of children meant lots of wealth, especially if you were a farmer. It doesn't matter what country, it was all the same worldwide. It's funny how people can adopt the same type of systems, even though they've never met each other. And so even here in America, parents who are able to come from foreign countries, they typically will say, as I get old, I need you to take care of me or support me. Or if you do get to the States, they'll ask you to send money back home or build a home back home, just so that their kids will eventually be begging to come to the States, which makes no sense to me, but to each their own. The reason I say this is because for the people watching this channel, I don't want you to be in a situation where you're the 2/3, but instead the 1/3. I want you to have an abundance mindset. Not in the fact that, oh, let me spend this money because I'll have another paycheck on Friday. But an abundance mindset in the fact that I don't need this right now because I'll get that later. For example, I've wanted a Tesla for a long time. But I understand that if I buy one today, 3 years from now, I'll need another one. And 3 years from then, I'll need another one. And 3 years from then, I'll need another one. But you see, as soon as I buy one, I'll continue to buy more. And that's perfectly fine. But as long as I wait, the more I'm able to invest, the more I'm able to save, the more I'm able to put into other businesses, I then gain an abundance of money to where the Tesla is just something that is not even a thought, right? It's just something that we get to have. And there's a lot of things that I buy now that I would have never bought, that at a snap of my hand, I could just go on Amazon or go on any other site and purchase it. And why is that? Because it's not something that affects me financially in any way, not something that I have to even think about more than once. And so I want to get to that same mindset when it comes to a vehicle. I need to put in additional work in order to get there. And so how do most people become that 1/3? Well, a lot has to do with investing in your 401k or Roth IRA. And then the second part has to do with owning a property and having equity within that home. The average home costs about $430,000 US at the recording of this video. And I believe that the average home price will probably be flatlined or increase slightly. I don't expect a dip in the average home as long as people are able to afford it. And typically, this home will be paid by couples. So two incomes coming together in order to afford this equity holding vehicle. The rest of your income will come from those who invest about 7 to 15% of their income into their 401k or Roth IRA. So the typical breakdown might be you have 300,000 of equity in your home and 700,000 in your 401k or Roth IRA. With that being said, you're essentially a millionaire. And then those who are eligible for retirement, they have their Social Security plan, and they have essentially $1 million. You go ahead and pay off your home, and then you still have that 900x thousand in cash that you're taking out every month or every year in order to sustain your life and lifestyle. And so what hinders a lot of people is, one, not having a 401k or Roth IRA to invest in to begin with. Two, not taking advantage of those employer matches, or maybe not contributing as much as they should, especially when they're young. Three is buying random things and never really having enough in the bank, and then overspending on credit cards to the point where you're unable to have a good credit score to purchase a home. Four is having the wrong abundance mindset. The fact that you need everything right now, not having that patience, not having the willingness to just continue to grind it out a little bit longer and take the pain and the heartache of what it really means to achieve any real tangible success, right? For example, maybe you want new clothes or new shoes every week, and you spend more on that than you do on your investments. Maybe you want a new vehicle. Maybe you want a new home. Maybe you want something new that doesn't necessarily put money into your pockets. Or maybe you just eat out every month instead of cooking at home. And you make excuses like, I don't have the time, or I work too much. Well, you work so much that you don't have any money left over because you're eating out. It doesn't really make any sense to me. And we all work. I've had plenty of years where I did 60 plus hours a week. So let's be real about it when we're talking, right? I'm one of zero excuses. I despise excuses. And so if you want to get to a place where you're the minority and not the majority, you need to take action and take ownership of your home and your life and your mind and your body, right? And it all starts with discipline. You can't get anywhere without discipline. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You know I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.